Y'all, I don't know if y'all ever been in a game where y'all been playing a game and then something weird happened. It's called a glitch. It's all cool when we talk about games and we talk about movies. Games and movies, they have glitches. They have things that happen. They have up, down, left, right, this, right, left, let's stick, up, down, R2, R1, boom. Now CJ got a rocket launcher. Like, that's a cheat code in the game, right? And it's kind of like a glitch, but it's the cheat code is being put in there by the actual company. A glitch is something that might happen when you in the side of a building too fast. Boom, you glitch right through the building. It's not meant to happen in the game, but it does. These people have caught glitches inside of real life. Could be that we in the Matrix. I don't know. I appreciate y'all. We at 12K, man. Do me a favor, go down below, follow my Instagram page. It's actually going to be a pinned comment, bro, all right? Follow my Instagram page, man. Shoot me over a message, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Let's get started.
To nothing, time traveler spotted in broad daylight, and the Pope himself glitching on live television. We have all this on today's top 10 list. Coming in number 10, we have the invisible car crash. Now, there are tons of ways to explain real life glitches. When you see someone lag on camera, that could have just been the recording. When you see a plane stalled in the sky like we had on our last video, that could be explained through some clever editing. But I don't really know how you fake a car crash like the one I'm about to show you. Yeah, you guys just saw what I just saw, right? That was a car that was crashing into nothing. There was a car that was zooming along the highway, and then it smacked into an invisible barrier. Now, this could have been some pole in the road that was angled so perfectly that the driver and the camera couldn't see it. Now, that is possible, but highly unlikely. How could...
Well, your teeth big as fuck. But look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen the government was experimenting with invisible shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like things that's invisible, but like if you look at the camera, it's not ultra HD, bro. I don't know, it kind of look like, I mean, honestly, in some really good cinematography and some editing or whatever, maybe you could fake that car crash or digitally took out all the stuff. But the only thing that I'm thinking in my head is they have to be really, really particular, because if you crash in the car, if a car crashes into another car, then little fragments of the other car would be all along the street as well. That's the only thing that gets me, bro.
Could something that thin and small be strong enough to cause a moving car that's going about 60 kilometers an hour to stop in its tracks? That you will never reach the level of wealth to afford a sailboat? Well, let me tell you that there's a whole other level of wealth that we have no idea about. There is a class of people who have been taking their boats to the skies.
What the fuck?
Aren't we all
well, I'm over here squinting like, what the fuck?
Seeing that right now, I have no idea how reflections off the water will affect your camera and how it will pick that up, but that looks like someone got their boat to fly through the sky at a very reasonable pace. I mean, that boat is just cruising along, not...
Bro, I don't know, man. It could be an illusion, an optical illusion, bro. It might just be the illusion from the camera and the angle. Cause you know, illusions are real, bro. Like optical illusions, if y'all look at something, you know, have y'all seen them videos where it be like stare at this dot, now look away, and it's like, or like stare or squint your eyes real close, squint your eyes, and you can read something that look like, at first it looked like a barcode, but when you squint your eyes, you can read it now. Optical illusions are real, bro.
Too fast or slow. Sky sailing is a brand new thing, and this guy has already mastered it. But how on earth is that happening?
So perfect Squidward jaw ass, boy.
Is there some new boat-shaped plane that we don't know about? I mean, that does sound like something that Elon Musk would make. Tesla has a car that looks like a tank, and now they have a plane that looks like a boat. Coming in at number 8, we have teleporting, time traveling, or NPC. I would imagine that sometime in the future, we will lock down teleportation. I don't know if time travel is on the table, but who knows? If we went back 100 years and got someone to eat Korean fried chicken, they might have an overdose from all the flavor. But if people are working on it, you would imagine it would take some time to work out all the kinks. In this next clip, we might be seeing the early stages of people glitching reality so they can teleport.
What the fuck?
You see that massive truck had to
Hold on.
swerve out of the way so they didn't crash into that lady. Some random woman appeared out of nowhere, and it looks like she has a perfectly clean lab coat on. I mean, I don't know how someone would end up walking around in the middle of the highway.
I don't know. Let me see that. Let me see that one more time. Let me see that one more again. One more again. One more again.
In this next clip, we might be seeing the early stages of people glitching reality so they can teleport.
I don't know, bro. Like, it could have looked like the truck swerved that person. Hold on. Like, look right here. Like, I think you could kind of see that person right there. Right there. And they swerved around them. Oh no, this is a lady's crazy. She's just crazy. I just debunked this shit right there. You can see that person right there. The truck swerved around them, which caused them to do that. Now, if the truck was going straight and then somebody just appeared right after the truck, then I could see that. But it's just like the truck did a perfect swerve and saved that lady's life. That's what it really is. This is a close call situation, bro. That's not a glitching. This is a close call situation.
For one, both these guys have the exact same name. On top of that, they both play professional baseball. On top of that, they are both left-handed pitchers. This seems pretty rare, and you would expect this to be the point where the similarities end. Well, guess what? There's more. For one, they both look almost identical. They both have had the same surgery from the same doctor, and they even dress similar, wearing the same glasses. It would seem that the random person generator that populates this planet with people might have glitched and made two copies of the same dude.
Alright, bro. Now I'm just starting to wonder, like, okay, you know what this dude is? He's very, very clever, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. He definitely has me excited. Pause. Not like that. I'm talking about like he definitely got me engaged. I'm focused. I'm engaged on the video, but. Have y'all never heard of twins before? Like, twins do damn near the exact same thing, identically. Now, he said that they never saw each other, heard of each other, been around each other. Okay. But that's a hell of a coincidence. But that's why they call things coincidence. Coincidental. Because it doesn't seem likely that something would happen. It doesn't seem likely that somebody will go to the same doctor and have the same beard and have the same identically yada yada. Everything is identical and dressed the same. It's not likely, but it's possible. When you talk about glitches, it's something that is pretty much impossible. It's not even likely at all. Like 1% chance. This was probably about maybe 3-4%. Nah, I mean, well, I don't know. 3-4% chance out of 100. That's still a lot of people. That's still a lot of people around the world. 3 or 4%. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot of people in the world. You know what I'm saying? So if a lot of people in the world go through, but 1% of people in the world, 1%, that's a small faction of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let's keep on checking this out, man. He might have some good stuff for us.
Reflection. I don't know what kind of software is going into making the mirrors in our giant simulation world, but it would seem that this is a place ripe for glitches. Oh, and just so we're clear, I'm not a believer in simulation theory. I just like playing along with the theme for this list. But
see, he don't even really believe it. You know what I'm saying? He don't really believe it. Now, I'm not getting on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's a reason why they be making these movies. It's a reason why they be making these movies. Why? Because they probably trying to tell you something. I'm not gonna rule it out. I'm not one of these that I gotta believe the earth is a certain way. I don't care, really. The reason why I don't care is because there's only a small group of people that know the truth. And they're not telling everybody. And to get in that small group, you got to do some pretty crazy and fucked up shit. I'm not trying to do that. So I'm just going to let it, I can't control that shit. Even if I knew if the earth was flat or not. Even if I knew the earth was flat or we were living in a simulation. If I told y'all, would you really believe me? Like, even if I show you proof, would you really believe me? Even if I gave my life up, would you really believe me? Not really.
But even though I think that everything can be explained logically, this next clip is a little trippy.
We can make logic out of anything. Definitely looks like a mirror.
The CPU that is in charge of getting everything running must have been putting the computing power somewhere else when this went off. I mean, that would be a good sign to tell if you are an important person if you think simulation theory is real.
Okay, y'all. Can I show y'all something? Can I show y'all something? Like, look at this. He was happy about that. You see, you gotta, with kids, you gotta take their interest off of something and put it and direct it somewhere else. But like, all right, bro, let me be honest with you, bro. In my recording program, I can literally put, ooh, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do that. I was gonna show y'all on this video, but please, but I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna show, I'm gonna put a clip of when I actually did this, all right? I'm gonna put a clip up real quick to show y'all, bro. It's splitting the screen in half, and then it's placing one video here and one video there and running it simultaneously. It's not really a glitch and shit like that. It's just like literally something you could do in the edit. But I'm not just a YouTuber. We also edit videos. Come on, bruh. You see me recording, bruh. Just no respect.
Next on the list, we have Mark Zuck is a Matrix program.
Now that might be true.
If there's anyone that could be a lizard person or
that nigga's a sentient ugly ass boy. Yeah, that might be true now.
Robot or an alien or some sort of simulation-based software person that has been put into the world to control us and cause havoc, it would be Mark Zuckerberg. And there have been several moments where people have caught this poor excuse for an alien trying to be a human acting weird. But this one has to be my favorite.
You need to focus and try not to let stuff bother you as much as possible. But it is gonna bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still.
The Zuck was
Now, I don't know if I slightly agree in the glitches part, but that boy, that man ain't human, boy. Hell no, that man is not human, boy. I was human. Yeah, we knew you were human, boy. Hell no, I don't believe he human.
caught red-handed saying that he wasn't a human. That has to be one of the most obvious glitches ever.
That's
the
not a glitch.
programmers
He
would have been
fucked
like, who's in charge of writing the script for Zuckerberg, and why did you make him act like a robot and make references to not being human, because you're blowing our cover big time. I mean, let's say in the next few years there's a massive revolution and we get into a bunch of secret files about which famous people living among us are aliens and which ones are humans. I would be more surprised to find out that this guy is actually fully human. Next on the list we have
He probably used to be.
the rain spot. I mean, we all hate bad weather, so I think many of us would prefer if we could condense it into one spot and have everything else nice all the time. Well, I guess there must have been a trial run for some new rain patches, because that's what we got here.
He's hilarious. Could it just be a fucking cloud? I don't know, bro.
It would seem that for some reason the clouds in that area have glitched out and the rain is pouring down in only one spot. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Now that has to be some sort of glitch or the plot to a children's book called The Loneliest Rain Cloud. A book about a cloud that is rainy all the time, but all the other clouds around him are nice, so he has no friends. And he travels around everywhere trying to make friends, but everyone runs from him because they don't want to get wet.
Okay, man, you got a wild ass imagination, bro.
Someone get my publicist on the phone because I have a book to write. Next on the list, guys, we have
Somebody already took it, bro.
Smartphone time traveler. One of the wildest things ever caught on camera is the footage from a Mike Tyson fight that looks like there's someone filming the fight in the background.
Say he filming it on the first iPhone, boy. That's an XR, boy. What?
The reason that this is so weird is because the footage is from 1995, and even though there were some phones back then that could have been considered smartphones, there was nothing released that had a camera on it. That wouldn't be released for another 5 years. And when you look at the footage, it seems like that phone is a very modern smartphone. Now this...
Hey, that's true, bro. That's true. But guess what? So my dad used to work for the space program at NASA. So he told me, bro, like this is something that he told me I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. Without saying too much. He said they had 3D hellas ago. Like 3D, like, put on the 3D glasses, go to school. Oh my God, Avatar is in 3D, her butt cheeks, ah! Anyways, bro, like, they had 3D way back before they released it to the public. So if it was like only a 5-year gap, I mean, I don't know about this newest iPhone. Now, I don't know about that. That motherfucker look like the iPhone X. So that mug look like mines and shit. I don't know about that. But I'm just being honest, like they have shit. And if you think about who would be at a Mike Tyson fight, celebrities, high profile people. Why? Because they want to see Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was one of the biggest fighters in the world, bro. You know how much seats were going at Mike Tyson fights? That boy was you've been damn near paying for a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT just to get a Mike Tyson ticket, you feel me? So if they go for that much money, you can imagine that only the people that was there was the people that are actually paid. They got a little bit of money to them, all right? So you gotta think, they would be the ones that might have that technology first because they can afford it. Now that technology, I don't know, man. It looked like one of them old camcorders that people used to use for YouTube. Had the little thing on the back and it had a little screen for. It looked like a smartphone, but it wasn't.
Could have been some device that simply looks like a phone, and people have been making the case to say that this is in fact a smartphone, so they can argue that time travel is real, but really we have no idea what happened here. We have no idea who was recording this Mike Tyson fight with this mysterious device. Next on the list, guys, we have a plane vanishes. Now there have been a lot of reports of all sorts of stuff like this. Like apparently all of the alien stuff that happened in Roswell, New Mexico, that was all faked by the government because they were testing out experimental aircrafts, and they decided that making people think that aliens were real was safer than telling them what the military was up to. So what you're about to see might be some secret government aircraft caught on camera, or it might be a glitch. I mean, you all saw what I just saw, right? There was a plane there and then it was gone. Everyone was focused on it. It was in the sky and then it blinked out of existence like half the people in Avengers Infinity War. Also, random question for the comments. Would you rather be one of the people who blinked out of existence when Thanos snapped his fingers and then came back 3 years later to a whole new world? Or would you have rather been there the whole time and lived through the whole thing and saw the world post-snap? Well, whoever was on the plane seems like they didn't have a choice in disappearing because now they are for sure gone. Unless the sky is all a massive projection and that was just a glitch on one of the screens. And coming in at the #1 spot, we have the Pope vanishes. Now, I will start off by saying I have no idea what the Pope does and what his powers are. Can he fly? Can he control the weather? Does he have telekinesis? I never went to church, so I don't know. So the clip that went viral of him vanishing about a year ago might be one of his holy powers, or it was a glitch that no one was supposed to see. Let's take a look.
What?
That was something that was seen from the Pope's balcony as he was addressing people about the COVID.
But did people see this shit live or did they see it on camera? Because even if it's live still has a streaming issue. It's still streaming data, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. If somebody saw this live, I don't know. If I synced it with my own eyes, sheesh.
COVID-19 pandemic. After his speech was done, he just vanished, and there were several news outlets that showed the exact same thing. So this wasn't just a broadcast that screwed up. Some say this...
Well, I'm just saying, if it was one camera, and they were getting their news from one camera, one source, like, is anybody else recording it on a smartphone and seeing, oh shit, like everybody's smartphone caught him glitching? That's how you start to know things are real. It's kind of like crypto and a blockchain. It's like, bro, all these computers have to see and understand the same thing to validate like, oh, this is real, because we all see and we all see the same information. So now we have multiple camera shots of him doing the same damn thing from random people. Excuse me. That's how you know that that shit is real, bro.
Might have been a hologram of the Pope because he was actually isolating somewhere and didn't want to catch the virus. I mean, we know that hologram tech is real. Most of us have seen that massive Tupac hologram that came out years ago. And if anyone has access to the latest and greatest hologram tech, it has to be the Pope. All right, guys, that has been our list. Thank you all so much for
I like that. I can fuck with that, bro. Shay Duria. Is that his name? Shay Duria? Shout out to him, man, for putting this list together for this top 10. Y'all, bro, what do y'all think, bro? Do y'all think anything on this list is correct? Now, I know Mark Zuckerberg weird ass, but I know something's up with him, bro. I used to be a human. No, you definitely used to. Maybe you was, maybe you not, boy. I don't know, man. Or maybe he didn't turn himself into a robot. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk doing stuff with Neuralink, so maybe he didn't turn himself into a robot and shit. On some Full Metal Alchemist shit. But nah, y'all, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Go down below, man. Just tell me what y'all think. Which one was weird, bro? Which one you think like, come on, bro? Nah, man. Follow my Instagram page, man. Make sure you go down and hit that Instagram page link, man. We got a sponsor coming soon to the channel, bro. Can't wait to drop that for y'all, man. Love y'all. Be safe. Peace.